How's it going out there, YouTube? Hope everybody is having a great day one of 2026, y'all. Today is 111. If you do the numerology on 2026, it adds up to 10, which is 1 plus 0, which is 1. Okay? 111. We have a portal day today, as well as an entirely new year. So, let's celebrate, right? Shall we? Let's get a reading in for you guys. For everybody that's new here, you guys, I really am welcoming you. I'm grateful for you. Stick around. The reading starts out with a little bit of dice, and I get some words out, and then I do a tarot card reading for y'all. And it gets fun. It starts off a little slow, but it gets better after that. So everybody that has been with the channel for the last 5 years, I appreciate you guys so much. And we've hit that minute mark, so you know what that means. Welcome in, witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. I'm Black Betty, and I am Karma's right hand. This is the Underdog Ministry. Thank you for joining me. Y'all, let's get a reading in for you today. Let me clear some space. All right, I have already done my prayer. I have already called in Most High God and invoked Archangel Michael into the building. So you guys, let's shake up these dice. Headphone warning for anybody that's new here. My regulars know this part gets loud. I'm going to shake them up. And if you have earbuds in, this can get sensitive. So this is where it happens. All right, ready? Ooh, 1, 2, 3, go. I'll roll them. But then I have automatic writing. I forgot to do that part. All right, so we have got the dice down here, but I also have automatic writing that I have done just before. And let me tell you, you guys, this is the most interesting one I've had so far. Okay, we are at the beginning of the year here. And the first thing that came out was test subjects and guinea pigs. Test subjects and guinea pigs. Then a song came through from Judas Priest. You've got another thing coming. And then the real kicker of the downloads came in, which is where the title came from. A priest, pastor, religious leader with major influence, money, and leverage is the AKA puppet master. Then the song, of course, Master of Puppets by Metallica came out. But the lyric specifically, twisting your mind and smashing your dreams. This person here that is a priest, pastor, religious leader with major influence, they have a psychology degree, a master's or a PhD. This person views themselves like Jigsaw. They're possibly dying. They might have a terminal illness. They're killing healthy people that don't appreciate their life. They spared whoever you are in my collective because you beat the master you don't even know. Checkmate. They're passing everything to you, including the game. I don't know what the fuck this means, but y'all, let's get into it. Hey, thank you for subbing. Welcome in everybody that is new. I appreciate you. Happy 2026. And for everybody that has stuck with me, let's get into the mix, shall we? All right. So let's talk about this. Let's get some words out of the dice, which you guys see I've already rolled, okay? And the first thing I see is doctor. That means the PhD. DR, doctor. City. This person might be very, very well known in their city for the type of doctor that they are. This doesn't necessarily mean that they are a medical doctor. They are psychological. They could be a psychiatrist, a psychologist. This person could just have a doctorate and be teaching, okay? Aggro. Somebody's aggressive. They're very angry. They're having some internal stress. They're very mad at the world. This person might have to travel to go to the doctor for whatever illness that they have, and because they've got some sort of degree, they don't like the treatment they're getting. I don't think that they want to be the patient. Fill. Fill. Okay. This person can't work. There's nothing to fill their time. This is where this obsession with people who don't appreciate their life has started. This person might sit at a park, watch people walk by, listen to people bitch about first world problems, and get really mad about it because they're dying and they would have extra time if they could make it happen. This person's upset mentally. Honor. People don't realize what an honor it is to have a life. This person might be having some sort of side effects from the medical treatment that's making them have more of a mental break than they would. I am not a doctor. Okay, this is just what I'm picking up. Van. Okay, somebody might be living in a van or like having to travel in some sort of like a RV or a motorhome, like a Class C kind of a thing. Like you got your home on wheels. Joints. It hurts this person. Arthritis, stiffness. They're in pain from the treatment, whatever they've got going on from their death. This person is using their van as a way to lure these people in. Cab. A city cab. This person might not be able to drive all that much. They might be parked wherever they are. This is like somebody that's like having to live outside their doctor for treatment. No wonder why they're aggro and mad. Seek. S-I-H-K. Somebody might come across a cab driver that is a Sikh. This person that is ill might be a Sikh. Tossing that back in the can because it's not going to be a letter all by itself. Now will it? Let's say hi to everybody really quickly before I get into the cards, you guys. Hey, Larkspur. Hey, Destiny. Nope, not today. Matthew Soto, Lean Faults, Valerie, Cast and Play. Hey, God. Yeah, Jesus does love you too, honey. Jesus loves everybody. Hey, Uncle Baby, welcome in. Who's lurking? Shit. All right, so let's get into this. The words that came out of the dice today are doctor, city, aggro, fill, honor, van, joints, cab, and seek. And then we have, which is a religion, S-I-H-K, not S-E-E-K like seek and destroy, although Metallica is out here. Let's see. Test subjects and guinea pigs. This person might have signed up for some sort of experimental medical procedure. Okay. I think that this person is really getting upset. You got another thing coming by Judas Priest. If you think I'll let it go, you're mad. You got another thing coming. Somebody's got a burr up their ass. Something they can't let go, like a dog with a bone. All right, tell me about this priest. 5 of Wands, first card out. Master of Puppets. This is somebody that is literally causing conflict. They are maneuvering people like chess pieces. They're psychologically making people move in a way that they think it's their idea. Queen of Cups is here. This person's care team, whoever's taking care of this person is, they're milking it. They're milking it. They know this person's very compassionate. Star in reverse. This person's not going to heal. Like I said in the very beginning, they might have a terminal illness, possibly dying. Something they can't heal from. Pain in their joints. Something is spreading. This person's very angry. Honor killing. Why am I hearing honor killing? This person thinks they're doing the Lord's work. Four of Pentacles. They're compartmentalized. This is somebody that might possibly be having a mental split due to all the medical pain they're in. Once again, I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose any of this stuff, just what I'm picking up. Death in reverse. This person's looking for a way, alternative ways. This person really in their mind thinks that if they take other lives, if they do the Lord's work, it's going to prolong their death. This is kind of odd. The World just flew out. People don't appreciate what they have. Look at this picture. Recipes for success. The little family, the baby in the basket, the house, the white picket fence. They've got everything to make a happy life. These people don't appreciate what they have. This person's so mad. In a way that it's becoming an obsession. Ooh, I don't like this energy. Okay, so tell me about them viewing themselves like Jigsaw and their psychology degree, this Master of Puppets energy. Now we know why, what's behind their thought process, I'm going to say. I won't call it irrational just yet. Maybe it makes sense to them in their final days that this is how they're going to spend their last energy in the world. Tell me about this, please. Why are they the Master of Puppets? Why does this person manipulate people this way? Healer and Air. Didn't I tell you he was working on the people that were taking care of them? Working on the minds of the people that are on their care team, of the healers that they're working with. Why is this person manipulating the people that are taking care of them, messing with their minds? Why is this how they're filling their time? Friendship. They don't have any friends. This is how they make friends, by dicking with people. Using friendship as the cover. This is how he gets these people in his van, in their van. Karmic path. He lures these people into their death. under the guise of friendship. How does this person even have the energy to do this? Shift. Something just snaps. It's unplanned. I think this person just becomes something else. What books have I read recently? I've read the Bible, and I have read The Forest House by Marion Zimmer Bradley, and what is the other one that I have upstairs? I went to Salt Lake City, and there's like mysteries of Salt Lake City. It's all like the weird things that are there. Didn't I say that this person just snaps and changes all of a sudden? Transformation. Shift and transformation. And death. That's twice the death card is out here. So this person's really trying to avoid finality. They're trying to make others experience what they're going through. If you're my friend, you're going to go through this shit with me too? What is this? This is the psychological manipulation this person is doing. Okay. So the people don't appreciate their life. He goes in and he lets people bitch. This is somebody who is literally dying, and the people that have a good job and healthy bodies are bitching about having the good job and the healthy bodies while they're taking care of this person. It's irking them. They're in a van. They live out, they can't even afford their treatments. They're in pain. This person might drive a cab or have to take a cab because they can't drive themselves anywhere. Somebody might need to fill a prescription. Somebody has an empty spot that they're trying to fill, a void they're trying to fill by pretending to be these people's friends and then luring them in to their death. All of a sudden, this person switches, they change. Look, let me help you along the way. This person looks like somebody that's peaceful, like somebody that's helping. So why are you hurting your helpers? Healer and Six of Swords in the upright. Calmer waters, peace, tranquility, letting go of the past, letting go of the pain. This person doesn't want to let go of their life. Tell me about the mind games. Please and thank you. King of Pentacles in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This person's losing everything, so they want everybody else to understand what it's like to have nothing and feel nothing. How much will you value life then? Let me take it all away. Do you want it that bad? Wow, this person's... How bad do you want it? Everybody's just checking out quick. Nine of Swords and the Star. People are lamenting when they have health, when they could do something about it. These are able-bodied, able-minded, neurotypical, aka normal people. And they're bitching while this person is fighting for another day, and it's making them mad. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You can't slow down the progress of whatever's happening for this person anymore. They've been given a terminal sentence, so now they're going to make them pay. Strength in reverse. This person's getting weaker by the day. It's not long before they're completely hospitalized. Nine of Cups. This is their idea of their last best day. Devil at the bottom of the deck. Ain't that a bitch? So this is somebody who has had a fun time messing with the minds of the people that they're healing. There's been people that have been disappearing from work, people that don't show up. This person has made friendships with some of the healers that they have been mind fucking. And all of a sudden, once they've got this friendship, they've lured this person in, they snap. And all of a sudden, they flip a switch. You're going to feel the pain and anxiety that I'm going to feel because you don't even appreciate the healthy body that you have. I can't slow down my death. I'm getting weaker by the day. I'm going to make you want your life really bad. This person's like Jigsaw. This is fucking wild. So tell me a little bit more about their terminology. Why are they so determined to make other people appreciate their life? Justice just flew out. It's kind of this person's unique dark purpose. Just like there's light workers, there's dark workers. They're there to keep perpetual balance. This person sees themselves as doing some sort of holy work here. Honor killing. They think they're doing the right thing. They're making the wrongs in their life right before they die. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Shit. This person has never had a break. They're losing their shit. Absolute, like, whirlwind. This person is having a complete breakdown. They can't get a hold of themselves. This person's flying off the handle. Emperor. Okay, master of puppets. Sees himself as the boss. Sees himself in charge. Sees himself as a leader. This is a religious leader, a pastor, a priest, somebody with major influence, money, and leverage. They're losing it all, and they're losing their shit at the same time. So they're doing honor killings. They think they're doing the right thing. I'm not certain this person is aware this is happening. I think they might be, I'm hearing fugue state, where they don't remember days, hours, even sometimes weeks at a time. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Hierophant in reverse. Now that this person can't work, now that this person can't make money, now that this person can't operate the way that they used to do, they're going to turn to the dark side. This is a priest, a pastor, a religious leader that is doing the wrong thing here. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Wands. If I'm going to die, everybody else is going to die. This is the game plan. This is the game plan. This person might even travel. They might even leave a string of people behind them. Like, they might use their status and their passport and say, I'm going to take my last best day, my last best trip, my last best month of my life. If I've got 6 weeks to live, if I'm terminal, this is what I'm going to do and enjoy the last few days. But in this person's mind, okay, they're going to do the devil's work. This is not good. Pray for this person. They think what they're doing is honorable. or what they're going to do is honorable. Because if they have to suffer in pain, if they can't survive, if they can't stretch out their life, why would everybody else who has the perfect life don't appreciate what they've got while it's in their hands? Why do they not appreciate being alive? Why do they not appreciate being healthy? Why do they not appreciate having the love in the family? All people care about is cars, houses, clothes, labels, silicone injections, butt lifts, and fucking fake hair and nails. Okay, not that any of that isn't awesome for certain things, but that's not what's important in the world. And that's what this person's like losing their mind over. They've studied people so much that people make them sick. The garden and the gate in reverse. This person's got nothing left of their life. Nothing left. It's the end of their life. So they're going to go out and they're going to leave a message behind. Man holding a coin. That Emperor energy again. This is somebody who thinks that they have major influence, affluence, and because of their stature in life or their position, that they are the puppet master. And this is how they're going to spend their last few days or last few hours or last few months. Woman holding a heart. Pretending, going after people, luring them in, and if they don't appreciate their life, just taking it. Door to personal healing and happiness. The only people that get away and get through the door alive, that get to escape this person once they've been lured in, are people that are genuinely appreciative of being alive. Not necessarily happy, not necessarily with no complaints, not necessarily with zero problems. Just people that are grateful and see the light at the end of the tunnel at all times. Otherwise, this person loses their mind. Hostilities. That's what makes them snap. I'm dying and you can't even find one thing to be grateful for in your day. You can't wake up and be happy that you could take a shit and not have to wash your ass. Instead, you got to use toilet paper, or be happy that you have a bidet and it got cleaned away all the way. You can't even be happy that you can breathe out of both nostrils. And like, everybody knows what it's like when you get the cold and you can't breathe out of your nose, and it's like, and you're just walking around and you're clogged and stuffed, and you just wish that you could breathe through your nose. And when the one nostril pops open, you're like, oh, you can't even be grateful for that. Like, this man is like that. It just makes them fucking snap. So moving forward, what is the next chapter of this story? I don't even know what to ask. I mean, this is pretty intense. It's pretty shocking. Is this person going to get caught, or is this going to be found out after they've passed? Respect. I think this is going to be figured out when people go to pay their respects, once this person dies. I think somebody's going to be going through this person's belongings, and there's going to be some sort of evidence, a paper trail, a credit card transaction trail that matches up with, you know, people disappearing, etc. Intensification. There's going to be a major investigation, but this person will be gone by the time it happens. This person will be gone by the time it happens. Death. And tarot cards, guidance in reverse. This message is not to change the outcome for this person. This message is basically to warn the family of this person what they're going to find. What's the common denominator between the victims? What initially attracts this person to the victims? Five of Swords. Page of Wands in reverse. Somebody who bitches, moans, complains, and doesn't do anything to make it better for themselves. Striking up conversations with people during their treatment, during the course of wherever they stay, wherever they visit, wherever they eat, restaurants, doctor's offices, labs, x-ray technicians, hospitals, any of that stuff where this person has been, where people are just like, woe is me, everything's horrible, I'm aggressive, I'm gonna bitch and complain, life is shitty. That's where this person loses it. That's where they meet these people. Two of Swords in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles. It's kind of hard for this person to not be able to work. It got them, it's like they got cut off from society, cut off from people, cut off from their own intellect, cut off from their own brilliance. And they had to mastermind something else because they couldn't work. Five of Cups just flew over at the bell. Somebody got a warning, but they're living with no fucking regrets here. This is somebody, it's like they've gone stark raving mad and there's no capacity for remorse. Ace of Wands is here. They're going to do what they're going to do. It's going to happen. What attracts this person to their victims is their shitty mentality. Bitching, complaining, not seeing the bright side of things, not being able to find a silver lining in the gray cloud, not being able to take action to better themselves, while this person is stuck with no option, stuck with no choice. Their livelihood, their ability to function as a productive member of society and exercise their brilliance has been taken away from them. And so they are it's basically like a maniacal split. This person has gone full mad scientist. And they're going to take people out who don't appreciate what they've got. Final run of cards. We're going to do last run of cards with Masonic Tarot here, you guys. How is this person... for whatever reason, I'm not feeling like the terminal illness is what's going to take this person out. I don't think that's what's going to be on their final paperwork or whatever from the morgue or the coroner's office or whatever you call it. How is this person going to go? It's not funny. I'm not feeling like they're going to let this illness be the thing that takes them out. They're such a control freak that Five of Cups. No regrets. This person, I'm hearing blaze of glory. It's going to be a show. They're very good at making people feel crazy. Ten of Swords. This person really lays on the guilt. They're very, very good at manipulating people's emotions. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. It used to make them a lot of money. It used to be lucrative. Priest, pastor, religious leader, major influence, puppet master, psychology degree. This is like some sort of religious counselor, spiritual counselor. I'm getting like religious marriage counseling and like praying on the women in the relationship that are there to save their marriages, who don't appreciate, the men are what they are going after, that don't appreciate what they have. This dude's views themselves as some sort of Captain Save-A-Ho in a weird psychological religious zealot kind of way. Eight of Cups is here, clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. This is energy that isn't going to quit. The Eight is infinite. It's abundant. Overflowing. This person is listening to people bitch and just gets so angry. I think he's taking out partners of people that don't appreciate them, people that don't appreciate the necessities in life, food, shelter, hot shower, etc. Like, they want all the luxuries, and if they don't have the luxuries, then they're fucking clinically depressed, which is probably irritating to this person to listen to. The Fool in reverse. Don't understand what you got. It's right in front of your face. You don't even appreciate your own existence. This materialism thing really fucks with this person. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Ever since they got their diagnosis, the level of materialism in this person's patients, whether it's the women that they're treating, whether it's themselves, whether it's the people that are treating them while they're sick. Either side of the coin here, there's mental, emotional manipulation. People are being pushed to the edge here, whether it's to end themselves, whether it's to end their marriages, whether this person ends lives. I think is what's happening. This person's honor, like killing in the name of, like out there playing Captain Save-A-Ho, listening to women complain in his psychology practice. He can't do his work anymore, so now he's masterminded some sort of last hurrah here. I'm going to close the reading, you guys. I don't want to give away too many details because somebody might change their course otherwise. All right. Thank you for joining me. Everybody that has stayed for the entire reading, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the chats down in the comment section, you guys. Keep it respectful to each other. I'm not out here moderating you too much. I do have moderators that pop in when they are able, but they're unpaid, so it's at their discretion. And I'm grateful for them too, moving into this new year. I appreciate each and every one of you. And as I sign off every single time, remember, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit after everything that I have been through, then so the fuck can you. Black Betty out.